What is going on, sports fans? Happy Saturday to all my people out there. It's your boy Mustache Matt rocking it solo today. My partner in crime, Ryan, has got some fatherly duties this morning. He's off to karate with the little one, so let's hope he pulls in a black belt over there. And, yeah, we're not going to go over that three-game early slate we got going on today. It kind of just messes with us because we want to get into that five-game night slate, so we're not going to spend time talking about that day slate. For all my customers out there, if you got any questions about it, I'll try to be around. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but I know people are going to be trying to win money on it, so I'll be here. Let's screen share this up and go over some players that I'm looking at tonight. So we got 5 games tonight. There's no spot I'm looking at that I love. I like the Denver Lakers game a lot, and you'll see I got 3 pieces pulled up from there. But other than that, I think there's a bunch of different ways you can go. There's really no obvious spots, in my opinion, besides that game. So let's dive in. First guy I'm looking at is none other than Flash himself, Mr. Dwayne Wade. So let me click on Wade real quick. Wade has looked awesome recently. There really is no two ways about it. He's looked like a really rejuvenated guy for Cleveland. Throwing up 38 DK points in his last game against the Hawks, 32.75 in the game before that against Miami, 31 in the game before that at Philly. So we can see at his salary, under 6K, he's crushing value right now. I think this game could get out of hand. It could be a Cleveland blowout. Either way, I think Wade sees his 25 to 30 minutes. And the way he's playing right now, I don't see any reason to think he wouldn't get 30 DraftKings points. He looks really good. The Cavs in a whole look awesome right now. So while I don't want to, stack the Cavs here against the Grizzlies, I think we can look at some pieces. It's still early in the day. I don't know if I'm going to be on LeBron yet. It doesn't really seem like a Bron type day. But Wade is a guy I just have a ton of interest in. At 5.6, his price hasn't increased, and he's balled the last 3 games. So I'm liking Wade a lot today. Get a piece. I don't think he's a must play, but I think he's a real good play in either format. Next guy, KCP, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He had to be figured I'd go back here after he helped me take down a GPP on Wednesday. But the things I like about KCP are, one, his constant minutes. So because he's the Lakers' best perimeter defender and he's their best three-point shooter, he sees upper 30 minutes every game unless it's a blowout. I mean, look at these game logs. He didn't even play that great against Golden State, but because he played 42 minutes, he walked into 31-plus DraftKings points with 21 and 7. He missed his first 5 shots. He only had 2 DraftKings points after the first. When he got taken out, in the second quarter, I thought that he could have a really bad game, but because the minutes were there, I just had to remain confident, and I don't see any reason they won't be there tonight. Like I said, he's the Lakers' best perimeter defender. He's their best three-point shooter. In the game, the Lakers are going to need to score. Denver plays better at home. I see KCP getting 35, 37 minutes tonight, and look what he's done the past 4 games. He's got 31.75, 46, 28, and 44. You're looking at an under 6K salary here. I mean, this is one of the better value plays on the night. We like the Denver pieces a lot with Jokic out. I think KCP is a guy you can look at on the other side and run with full confidence. Speaking of the Denver side, it's hard not to look at Will Barton here after the game he had a couple nights ago against Chicago. He threw up 51 DK points. We've seen him go for upside between 40 and 50 a few times this year after Millsap got hurt. With Jokic now hurt, I just think Barton is in a premier offensive spot. The Lakers, as we know, they're not very good. They don't do a very good job of stopping people. I think Barton has his way today. He played really, really well in the fourth quarter against the Bulls. We love guys that are, we like piggybacking off guys that played really, really well in the second half of games. Barton, that's guy. I think he's going to be given the rock a lot tonight. They're going to need his offense. I think that you lock him in at 6.8. I think he does have 50-point, again, upside. I don't think he gets 50 here, but I would be surprised if he didn't finish close to 40, honestly. Boogie DeMarcus Cousins. So, we've got a couple things in play here. One, and most important, Anthony Davis is probably going to be out tonight. So, while Boogie has kind of cooled off a little bit. We haven't seen any of his monster games recently. You know, none of the 60, 70 point games. This is the time for him to do it. He dominates and balls all over Portland. He's had for his whole career. No Davis out. This is just a great spot for Boogie, who plays for, you know, the Pelicans, who are coming off 2 bad losses. Portland's coming off a bad loss. I expect this to be a close game. Both teams are going to want this win. I wouldn't be surprised if Boogie kept the Pelicans in this game. And, you know, I definitely wouldn't be surprised if New Orleans won this game because both these teams are close. I think Boogie is the superstar you want tonight. I don't really have interest in LeBron, like I said. You know, Giannis, I could take him or leave him because I'm not sure how big of a blowout it's going to be. Don't get me wrong. Bron and Giannis are always in play. It's LeBron James and Giannis Antetokounmpo. So those two are the 2 premier players in the NBA right now. 2 of the premier players, I should say. But tonight, it's all about Boogie Cousins. We got a price decrease from what he's been. He's 10-4 tonight compared to last night he was 10-9. He's been in the 11s every game before that. So we're getting a serious price decrease and no Davis to boot. So I think you just add those 2 together and you play Cousins here. I'm going to be looking in cash. I think you lock Cousins in. I don't love spending over 10K on guys in GPPs, but I think this is the time to do it because he's not over 11K. He's 10-4. I think he can easily get 5 times to 7 times value here, you know, easily. Moving on, lastly, we got Mason Plumlee. Now, Ryan and I were talking before I went on here, and we think that all the Denver big men are in play. We think that you can literally play Plumlee, you can play Fareed, and you can play Hernan Gomez all at once just because of how bad the Lakers are at defending big men. Plumlee is my favorite of the bunch. He's projected really high in a couple places I like to look, like Line Star. He's just in a really good spot. We saw him throw up a point per minute against the Bulls the other day. I don't necessarily expect that, but I expect him to play heavier minutes tonight, closer to 30. We've seen this guy throw up 25 to 30 DK points when he gets 30 minutes. I see no reason why you wouldn't use him tonight at under 4K. He probably actually does have 10 times value here because of his block shots and rebounding prowess. I don't expect that. He's not good enough on the offensive end, but he could get it. And I do think that 8 times value is very, very realistic here. I think you lock Plumlee in. I think all these 5 guys are guys you can seriously take a look at in any format. You know, obviously it's still early, so there's a lot of different ways we can go. I'm not set in my ways yet at all, saying I'm definitely playing these 5 guys, but I wouldn't be surprised if you saw me run some variation of these guys later on. Obviously, I'm going to do research all day and see where that takes me, but right for now, I mean, I don't see how I get away from Plumlee, Cousins. I like Wade a ton here. KCP, Barton, all these guys are in play. Now, there's some other guys that I like also, so we can't fit everyone you like. You got to prioritize. So with that being said, I'll let you guys go. Enjoy your Saturday. I wanted to get a quick video out this morning. We'll be back in a few hours for our members-only stuff. We're still crushing it. I know that last night was a little step in the wrong direction, but that happens. That's DFS for you. You're not going to win every day. We'll take 5 days a week winning. Let's get back on it tonight. Ryan and I will be crushing it. Doing research all day. So if you have any questions, let us know. Hop over to our website, dfs5pack.com. Sign up today to become a member. We're pushing out winners, NFL tomorrow. Let's get it. Thanks, guys.